Hello and welcome to the Edu-Leaders show on the Edu Bulletin, where we bring you the latest insights and trends from the world of education. I'm Daisy, and I'm excited to guide you through this episode. We have an esteemed guest joining us, Dr. Usha Reddy, advisor at GVK Educational Initiatives and Basil School by ISKCON. Dr. Usha Reddy highlighted the importance of teacher training and the role of technology in ensuring equitable access to quality education. She emphasized the potential of AI and technological interventions to facilitate learning anywhere and anytime, bridging gaps caused by the lack of quality teachers. Dr. Reddy advocated for fostering lifelong learning and adapting education to individual learning styles, stressing the balance between technology and the development of social and emotional skills. Now, let's move directly into our interview. Over to you, Rumani. Let's hear what Dr. Usha Reddy had to say.
We have with us Dr. Usha Reddy, advisor GVK Educational Initiatives, advisor Basil Schools by ISKCON. Welcome to the summit, ma'am.
My pleasure.
So first of all, how's your experience being here at the 20th Education Summit in Hyderabad?
I think it's been a wonderful day of a lot of learning happening. I think the networking between the educators was also in great spirits, and the topics were good, and exchange of ideas always, kind of improves whatever each one is going to be doing in their own campuses.
Right, absolutely, ma'am. So as new educational models emerge today, how can educators and policymakers make sure that equitable access to quality education for all students, regardless of their backgrounds or circumstances? Your views?
Yeah, so I think, training of teachers is pertinent to the quality of education that happens within any campus. And sometimes when we're talking of equity, we realize that good teachers are not available everywhere. And that's where I find that technology can actually bridge the gap and actually is a solution, especially in a country that's as diverse as ours. So when you have technology put to its best use, the videos of the best teachers teaching can be relayed anywhere, and a child can always learn, even without a physical teacher. Today we're talking of AI and the intervention, where I think we have to make the optimum use, for students to learn anywhere, anytime.
Absolutely, ma'am. So we're talking about futuristic learning today. So in your opinion, what is the meaning of futuristic learning, and what key principles or elements does it encompass according to you?
I think creating learners or lifelong learners, the art of learning itself is what ought to be taught in every school. Everything else follows as a natural process. It could be the way you ought to learn will of course be child-centric, and thereafter whether they choose to learn just in a school environment and beyond, from the community, from the adults around them, from nature, or anywhere else, including technology. I think, the gamut of avenues are open for the child. Each one learns in a different way, according to their learning styles and also the environment. Some of them would prefer to learn in a collaborative manner with teamwork. Some of them may be very, very silent and want to do it on their own. So each one to their own, as long as learning is happening. So I think what we ought to do is be very, very careful about technology and the balance of technology in the entire learning process. Because, it's not just what you learn, but the development of your social, emotional skills as well, which will hold the children in good stead. So it is how you learn, which is as important as what you learn. And, and I think why you're going to be using this learning is what actually will transform not just the child, but the community around.
Absolutely, ma'am. With one answer, you have covered all the relevant topics. Thank you so much for that kind of information and your pearls of wisdom. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much for Times to Grow, and I'm sure that you will continue to have very many conferences like this and make an impact across the country. Thank you.
Absolutely, ma'am. Thank you. With the support of educators like you, will surely will.
Thank you for joining us for this enlightening discussion. We hope you found it as insightful and inspiring as we did.